Ever wonder what it's like to work with Jeff and Jeremy?
Why are you so cranky?
It's early. Let's be real with people.
Let's
okay?
be real.
Work with them at home on demand by subscribing to Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning, wherever you get your podcasts. All the benefits of working with them, with none of the smell. Oh, somebody light a match. Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
You know, I feel like in this day and age that we live in, you can't say anything without being ridiculed about it. For example, earlier I said we were talking about this reporter, if you're with us right before 7 o'clock, they got arrested. Jeff said she got arrested because she made fun of the cop's junk, and he was short.
Yes.
He's a short guy. Short guys are sensitive. And
watching the video, we said he was about the same size.
Right.
She said, all you're doing is exercising the fact that you are overcompensating for your small man.
And with everything in the news with the police, we realize, just like in every profession, there's people that aren't as good at their jobs, and there's bad cooks, there's bad teachers, there's bad whatever, there's bad police officers. Sure. And I said, listen, if you just follow the law and you stay out of trouble and you don't put yourself in compromising positions or situations, then you're probably going to be fine. Somebody took issues with that, and they said, listen, you're not a person of color, you don't understand what people of color are going through.
Well, this had nothing
to
do with that discussion.
No, it didn't. But they were upset that I said, if you just kind of mind your, if you follow the law and you keep yourself out of compromising situations, you're probably going to be fine.
But
I got into a little texting with them, and I said, listen, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. I
will say that person's opinion is actually validated by the police officer's actions for not doing anything to the reporter for many, many, instances in which she was breaking the law, until she brought up the fact that he maybe was overcompensating. And then he was like, okay, that's it. You're under arrest.
Right.
You can push me to a certain level. You can break the law all you want, but then when you make it personal against me, that's when I'm going to exercise my power. And that's, I think, the problem that people have with police. And I don't think he did police or anybody any favors by acting that way.
Yeah, but anyways,
he would have been like, listen, ma'am.
Please
don't insult me.
Could have, yeah.
And
or he could have just
in.
shrugged it off, because obviously she had an attitude. And, I think, if you talk to a good police officer, their job is to stay calm, cool, collected, and just kind of, de-escalate the situation.
But then on the flip side, if he had made a comment about her anatomy in any way,
that wouldn't have flown, right?
Right. So, when it comes down to it, shouldn't it just be, treat others as you would want to be treated on both sides of it?
Now,
and I think a large majority of police officers do that.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we were saying. But anyways, I was taken to task for saying, if you follow the law, you keep yourself out of bad, compromising situations, and you're probably going to be okay. And I understand that you don't have to agree with everything I say. I know Jeff agrees probably with, not the same. But Kirk Cousins is now getting a lot of flack.
Don't be sensitive if you're a cop.
Because people are very sensitive, and he made a comment that if he dies from getting the coronavirus. And it's like, come on, everybody, just take a step back. Listen, all he was saying, and I have what he said here, is he's just saying, listen, I'm not going to stop my life because of this thing. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to take every precaution I can. And if I get it, I get it. I'll get through it. Or if I die, I die. But here's his words.
I'm not going to call anybody stupid for the trouble it could get me in. But I want to respect what other people's concerns are. But for me personally, if you're just talking, no one else can get the virus. What is your concern if you could get it? I would say I'm going to go about my daily life. If I get it, I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to let nature do its course.
I think a lot of people kind of feel that way. Here's a little bit more.
Survival of the fittest kind of an approach, and just say, if it knocks me out, it knocks me out. I'm going to be okay. Even if I die, I die. I kind of have peace about that. So that's really where I fall on it. So my opinion, wearing a mask is really about being respectful to other people. It really has nothing to do with my own personal thoughts.
He sounds like Mr. Skin. He sounds like the way he talks. He sounds like Mr. Skin. But anyways,
Kirk Cousins is in the same, not same category. Did you see this? That The Rock his entire family.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to get to that in a minute.
Coronavirus. They got everybody in the family got the coronavirus, moved through it, and now it's in the rearview mirror. So, and none of the 4 people in his family, his wife and his 2 kids, died. 2 kids were 2 and 4, by the way.
But I think there's two feelings, there's 2 lines of thought on this whole thing, and there's the people like Kirk Cousins, and I kind of am in the same spot with him, and I think I know a lot of people that are, but I also know a lot of people that are on the other side of it. And his side is, you know what, I'm going to live my life, I'm going to do everything I can, I'm not going to get scared and paranoid. I have other friends that won't leave their house.
Yeah. No,
they won't
crazy.
go anywhere. They won't see people. And I understand. And you know what? I'm not going to judge you for that. That is totally fine.
It's your decision.
But everybody else out there, and I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of people out there want to judge everybody because they don't agree with them. If anything in this time,
or they see it as irresponsible, and I don't know if it is irresponsible, because I would say, because on the flip side of things, the people that are staying in their house and sheltering up, there is an argument. I'm not saying it is my argument. I'm just trying to see both sides of the situation. There is an argument out there that says that you're not doing the responsible thing by contributing to society.
Oh, that's like the economy,
yes.
Like your local economy, continuing to keep things going.
There is that argument out there as well. So if you are sick and at home, or not, I'm sorry, not sick, but you are at home because you are afraid of getting sick, we are respecting your wishes. If you are deciding to go out and support local businesses and do whatever you need to do to live your life and support society, the people that are in their high horse sheltering up at home should also respect each other's personal, individual freedoms and choices.
What did your parents used to say when you were a kid and you started getting into somebody else's
Mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
I mean, I guess we forgot that. Anyways, The Rock, he went on and he says, he explains how he got the coronavirus, or how he thinks he did anyways. Because the one thing I don't understand of all these celebrities, and there is a lot, so Melissa Milano, I don't know why her name comes up, but she's going to go back into Who's the Boss. She had coronavirus. There's so many, oh my God, there's so many celebrities that have had.
Tom Hanks is the only one.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert.
There's so many that have. I mean, look it up. I mean, these people are multimillionaires that live in these compounds with these gates and security guards, and they have tennis courts and pools and racetracks and basketball courts, and they have all this stuff. They literally have everything where they have their own little world to entertain themselves. They never have to leave. They can be as safe as they want, yet for some reason they're all getting the coronavirus. So
what China's got cooking for you?
Uh-oh, you sound like Trump now, China virus. They're okay, but this is how they got the Rona. I mean, because the guy just bought what did he just buy? The football team, or the league? The XFL?
Yes.
He's got a lot of money. $15 million just threw it, at a hobby. Like Jeff and I play fantasy football. It's $100 a person. He just dropped $15 million
but he's
on his
got
hobby.
$15 million just laying around.
Yeah,
He's
right?
rich dude.
So he's got to live in a compound. Like, how are you getting the coronavirus, man?
Here's how we got COVID-19. We picked up COVID-19 from very close family friends. They have no idea where they picked it up. We were on lockdown since March. We have been disciplined, but like a lot of you guys out there, having your friends over, having your family members over, your loved ones, my takeaway here is apply an even greater discipline to having people over to your house.
I mean, you guys survived it just fine, so I don't know if anybody was gravely ill, but you guys seem to emerge just fine. He's a much more even-keeled Rock.
What are we supposed to do with our family if they want to come over? You have to get tested. Get tested.
The Rock is much more even-keeled and less funny in 2020 than he was in 2000.
Live in Sacramento.
Love this.
Sacramento, there I go. Live in Sacramento. Wow, this is great. Sacramento, there I go. They got some fat ass women there, and Rock is gonna just say no. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train. How do you people live here? You must be insane. I'm leaving Sacramento. Sacramento, I won't stay. Check this out, check this out. But I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in May.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in May. Man, that number one was a bullet.
Oh, I love that. And he's just got this S-eaten grin on his face the entire time he's singing it to the people in Sacramento that
So
think
good.
wrestling's real.
So good. Hey, we haven't heard from Dr. Raspy in a while. I mean, Fauci. He says that they're working on the vaccine. We might see early stages of it by late October, but for everybody by the end of the year. But he's real concerned about this weekend.
We have seen after the 4th of July, we saw after Memorial Day, a surge in cases. Wear a mask, keep social distancing, avoid crowds. You can avoid those kind of surges. You don't want to be someone who's propagating the outbreak. You want to be part of the solution.
Now, if I bring a thermometer, like, the old school one you put under your tongue, that was really annoying, because I want to make this as uncomfortable as possible. I don't want to just scan somebody's head. If I'm going to hang out with some people this weekend, I'm like, yeah, before we can hang out, I need to take your temperature. Then pull out my thermometer.
I'm sorry, they're sold out of the forehead thermometers. Is all I got.
The same one my mom used to stick up my rear as a kid. But don't worry, I swabbed it. Will you be taking any extreme measures if you see people over the weekend, since Dr. Fauci says, hey, you got to take extreme measure to make sure that we don't continue this.
This is what I'm concerned of. Listen, I do believe that a coronavirus is a virus, and that it can cause people to get ill.
Okay.
I do think it has varying effects on people when they catch it,
depending on your health and who you are.
Yeah. But I do have a bit of a concern since Santa Barbara County was able to implement a beach policy, and it seems as if, though, San Luis Obispo County has not implemented some kind of beach policy, that our beaches are going to be nuts to butts.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, too.
Yeah, exactly. So, because
the heat warning, I think, starts tomorrow.
Everybody's going to come here, and the only place that is going to be tolerable here is the beach. So you've got 270,000 people that live here already who would like to go to the beach, because it's up, especially in the interior valleys, it's going to be 110. So those people are going to want to get to the beach. And then you have I guess another 400,000 from Fresno and Bakersfield that would like to be at the beach. Then you got people from Los Angeles that can't go to their beaches, and they're like, where can we go to the beach? Oh, San Luis Obispo County. Then you got people from the Bay Area that are like, wow, it's usually not this hot this time of year. They're going to be like, where can we get to the beach at? Oh, San Luis Obispo County. I feel as if, though, this area, we are going to be overrun this weekend.
I'm so excited that I am getting on an airplane tomorrow after the show, and I'm going to be gone until next Wednesday.
Consider yourself lucky.
Hopefully everybody will be gone by then.
Consider yourself lucky.
What are you doing, by the way? We didn't even talk about this.
We don't know. We haven't. I mean, we'd like to.
Aren't you taking a couple days down too next week?
Honest to God, yeah, but that has to do with kids' schools.
Oh.
Honest to God, we want to go to the beach, but we don't think we're going to go to the beach as of right now because of what I just illustrated.
Probably a good idea. Get the sprinkler out. Oh, wait, you sold your house.
We do have...
You live in an apartment now. Can you get the sprinkler out at the apartment?
Yeah, we live in the 5 cities, so it'll be tolerable. We do have some secret beaches that we go to. So
like Pirates Cove, secret?
No, not like that. We'll never go there.
How is there a secret beach? There is no secret beach.
Oh, yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, come on. Everybody, the beaches are too accessible. What, is it on private property?
It's at Avila Beach. That's where I'm going.
Oh, my God.
That's
where everybody's going.
That's where the secret beach is. Go to Avila.
Go get a pool right now before they're all gone. They're probably already
all gone. They've been gone all summer because people have to stay at home.
It's time to play Know the Show with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. KCOC.
All right, we got $25 to go to the Broad Street Public House.
Got a new expanded patio, trouble-free parking. They're looking at 3590 Broad Street and Slow. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. This weekend should be popping at the Broad Street Public House. You're going to get there for trivia night. Oh, you're not going to get there for trivia night on Sunday. It's going to be hot on Sunday. Hot trivia. It's like hot yoga, except for you sweat a lot less.
We got $25. We got the first 25 over there on us. If you know the show today, then you know what it is that the Tiger King... Oh!
There was another question. Remember we planned this?
I forgot. You didn't remind me. What's Jeff's new idea for a reality show like Live PD?
Yeah. The replacement to Live PD, because we can't show...
See, the problem is you passed me this note so early this morning that
I know.
I threw it over here with the rest of my trash.
I was like, oh, that would be a good note to show, but it would sound very self-serving if I asked it, so I handed it to you.
New reality show Jeff has, like Live PD. Since we don't have Live PD anymore, he said we should have this.
Yeah.
You don't like it when I call you brother?
Well, I don't know.
Would you
brother.
prefer me to call you chief?
I don't know. There was a guy here who used to like to use brother a lot.
Brother.
Remember that?
What's up, hey, brother? Hey, brother.
Problem is with these
3 Mountain Dews
I'm a
in.
nickname guy. I don't... Captain?
Brother. Sport. Chief.
I've never done sport.
Chief.
Chief, yeah.
The problem is when you use the word too much, it loses its effect. Like,
No, not awesome. Which I've hated from get-go.
Yeah, because it is never used in
There's a
context.
certain word that nobody wants to say
Like-
anymore. I think it should have been worn out. The opposite effect. But
Can you tip us off as to what that word is?
no.
We're just both
No.
staring at Seth as he
I
looks
know.
at the wall.
Yeah.
I will say this.
What are you
The
looking
Grand Canyon is
A big crack.
deserved of the word awesome.
You know, the Taj Mahal,
Okay.
something like
Yeah,
that. But
the Taj
a
Mahal.
sandwich, no.
The Vegas skyline.
Yeah.
But to say that, man, this Coke's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like,
A tornado can have awesome.
Have an awesome day.
Can be awesome.
Well, the pressure's
awesome
on now.
effects. Yeah, I know what you mean.
have an awesome day. Jesus. I have to
Awesome.
Live up
That
to the
is
Grand
awesome.
Canyon standards? Come on.
It's because you don't have anything else to say.
Just wanted to go make some money today and earn a paycheck.
Let's get another voice in here. Skip,
An awesome voice.
what's the last thing you saw that you thought was awesome?
Yeah.
All right, Skippy.
He's busy taking orders, sounds like.
What's
man,
Jeff's new
I'm not
reality
sure.
show idea? The new reality show idea, since we don't have Live PD anymore, what is it?
It's the drive-through.
Drive-through reality show.
Live DT. And you know what? It's going to be awesome.
Well, I thought you were the one, Jeremy, that watched the Live PD or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're saying Jeff. What's Jeff's thing now that
Well,
you're not Live PD?
we were talking about our dumbass of the day with some naked guy going through a drive-through, and Jeff had the idea.
I saw
of,
that story. I didn't delve into it, though.
You know, what if we put cameras up and, we just followed people that doing drive-through?
Can't do Live PD anymore because it glorifies the work that the police officers do, and apparently that's not allowed by society. So, bravo.
I never thought of the police when I watch those shows. I just don't want to see the armpit of society.
That's exactly why you tune in. You're not watching. You're just tuning in to watch.
You don't want to see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that, man.
Yeah, I'm the guy that doesn't want to
I'm
see
going
that.
to tell you this right now. Live DT, not for you.
No.
Well, it's like we're going to start watching surveillance footage now where there's 8 hours and nothing happens,
Yeah.
and then, hey, a bird went by.
Yeah.
You know?
Skip, we got 25 over there at the Broad Street Public House for you, okay?
Sweet, thank you.
All right. Hey, by the way, poll question. Beef, chicken, pork, or fish? You can only choose one meat to eat the rest of your life.
Ooh, man. Beef.
It's what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good one. Oh, I had another question for Skip. Sorry. Are you the only one allowed to ask the questions?
No, you can control this. Hit the button over there. God, I'm sorry.
Skip,
Sorry,
do you think-
Miss Daisy.
Do you think if Nancy Pelosi got tricked by a beauty salon that she should have top security clearance?
Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, so I just found out about the
Did
story.
you say tricked?
Yeah, she was. She's saying that she was set up by the beauty salon.
What, they made her hair orange? Oh, no.
No, they thought she thought she was going to a place that was COVID friendly.
Here it is.
It ended up not being COVID friendly. Yeah.
They said, well, we're able to accommodate people one person at a time. I trusted that. As it turns out, it was a setup. So I take responsibility. for falling for a setup.
She's covering her own.
So she was set up by a hair salon. Should she have
They really wanted to get her
national
money that
security
day.
codes and
But
clearance?
if they really wanted to get her, I'd say, yeah, make her hair the same color as Trump's.
Yeah.
That would really...
That would have been the setup right there.
Then have him do one of those State of the Union, so she's got to sit right behind him in full view.
So
this is a
That's the way
woman
my
that thought
mind
it would
works.
be a great idea to rip up the president's speech during a House of Address when he was thanking military veterans and all these great Americans. And
I thought it was a picture of the
that
Pope,
went
and
horribly
she said,
wrong for
"This
her.
is the real enemy." Oh wait, no, that was somebody else.
She's not the
So she was tricked by a hair salon to get her business, yet she's got top security clearance.
Was her
I'm just
hair
stating
really
facts.
messed up, or did she
No.
even get the haircut? Probably not.
She was caught on camera. So she was ridiculed for going into a salon because she was exercising her white privilege in going into a salon and her political privilege in going into a salon when nobody else can go into a salon. So then when people said, how come your old butt went into a salon? She's like, oh, well, I was set up. I was led to believe that I was going into a safe setting.
Well, say her or anybody in that high level, wouldn't they clear the place, Secret Service or whatever, so she'd be alone anyway?
I guess. I kind of was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Like, there's somebody to vet this information for her?
Well, I mean, I think that the thing to do is have somebody come to her.
Yeah,
but,
she lives in a compound. She's got a 20-foot fence.
Yeah.
Hey, she was set up. Feel bad for her.
She got
Come
a
on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wall. She got a 20-foot wall around her house.
Doesn't have a bowl.
She doesn't
Takes
believe in other
full
walls. But
responsibility. This is at the end of the day. Her comments are: she takes full responsibility for being a dummy, for getting set up and duped by a hair salon.
Well, there's a lot of people at top level that own being a dummy.
Oh, I know. Just let them
Own
at it.
Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious.
Being
Stick
an
around.
idiot doesn't keep you out of politics.
No, God, it gets you cred. Are you kidding me?